What you are seeing now is China's Boom 6. Today's mounting made it a little difficult for him, because he hangs up 6 Eagle Strike 12 anti-ship missiles. With a ballistic missile, has exceeded the weight that he can take off normally. So today we set him up for a catapult takeoff. Let him overload and lift off. Of course, it's all in-game modding simulations. Please don't take this seriously. And today his task is to be fully loaded with the Japanese army. Atago-class destroyer with displacement close to 10,000 tons. Alone after the trick. Take a look at the Eagle Strike 12 anti-ship missile you're carrying. Can you blow it up? Now overloading Boom 6. At an altitude of 500 km from the Atago-class destroyer, has begun firing towards the Atago-class destroyer. Eagle Strike 12 anti-ship missile. Eagle Strike 12 has a full-range supersonic anti-ship missile. Definitely an anti-ship killer. The range is far, second, mainly very fast. Cruising speed can reach more than Mach 2, up to Mach 4 at the end. But it's not China's ultimate weapon, because China has got better and farther. So it's been exported to other countries. And the Atago-class destroyer's air defense capability is not weak, because it carries possession, better than a Burke-class destroyer. Standard 6 anti-aircraft missile. Standard 6 anti-aircraft missile. It was modified on the basis of Standard 2. It has a maximum range of 240 kilometers. Now, it has fired 12 anti-ship missiles towards the incoming Hawk. Fired dozens of Standard 6 anti-aircraft missiles. Block. But the Eagle Strike 12 is not like a subsonic anti-ship missile. So good to intercept. The end of an anti-aircraft missile relies entirely on inertial flight. So in the face of this supersonic target, it is very difficult to intercept anti-aircraft missiles in the later stage. A lot of it is because of insufficient kinetic energy. Causes target to be lost, and then directly in the air. Self-explosion and failure to hit the target effectively, and only when the target is approaching. In the no-flight zone of an anti-aircraft missile, anti-aircraft missiles have a higher hit rate. So 6 incoming anti-ship missiles. Previously not blocked, but after approaching the Atago-class destroyer, only to start getting blocked one after another. But at this point, Eagle Strike 12 has begun to pierce the end armor. It's getting faster and faster, giving them less and less time. It's also getting harder and harder to block. Soon, the Atago-class destroyer will be here. Only Standard 6 and Standard 2 anti-aircraft missiles can be launched together. Start the final insane defense. This crazy defense still has some effect. There are several Eagle Strikes and Acceleration 12 has been blasted one after another. But in the end there was an Eagle Strike 12. Successfully intercepted an anti-aircraft missile. Flying at Mach 4. Toward the Atago-class destroyer, he jumped. Last Athena-class destroyer defensive failure. One shot into the soul by the last Eagle hit 12. This situation can only be attributed to his bad luck. If you try harder, it is very likely that the defense will be successful, but we can't blame him entirely, because the US military gave him. It's a remnant version of the Aegis combat system. It's not the one on the Burke-class destroyer. If you get a real, full-blooded version of Aegis, the system is still very strong. After all, Burke-class doesn't have the Standard 6, it's all loaded. And Boom 6 here. Now there's a ballistic missile underneath the belly of the machine. Originally, I was trying to keep a hand, after preventing all anti-ship missiles from being intercepted, or patching up knives. Looks like we won't be able to use it now. Immediately, Master 6 threw it away, and then started turning back, and abandoned ballistic missiles. Don't know what's going on, and flew directly towards a distant target. And thousands of kilometers away. Arleigh Burke-class destroyer in theaters. I don't know how. The abandoned ballistic missile hit right. Immediately, under attack of more than Mach 20 at the end of the ballistic missile, he simply gave up his resistance. Finally, we went to sea with the Atago-class destroyer. Looks like he had some bad luck going out today. Going out to see a plane can be smashed by things falling from the sky. So that's the end of the video for today. I'll see you next time.